Did you see that Joe Rogan? Oh, what? Yeah, I think we talked about
Roe
it.
Jogan? That was
No,
funny.
the Elon Musk one.
Yeah, dude, when he talks about AI, it makes me scared. Like, it really
It's
scares
like
me.
I saw a comment that said it's like he knows some shit that he doesn't want to say. Like he's
Yeah.
very selective with what he's talking about.
Yeah, I think so. I almost wonder if it's either one, he's got a bunch of different projects going on that he can't talk about that include a lot of the stuff that Joe Rogan asks him about. Because, like, Joe asked him about some, what was it? So they were roofing tiles for your house, but they were solar panels. And Elon Musk was, like, working on that. And he wants to replace them on every single house so that it can help power your house. And then they got on the topic of AC units or, like, the central heating system
I know
in your
what
house.
you're getting at.
And
he was like, can't discuss future projects or something like that.
Yeah. He said he can't discuss future projects, but what he said seems like a good idea, to have like a AC unit that's like aware of where you are in the house, so that it can control that room, and then the rest of the rooms don't get touched, just to conserve electricity. So I think that's a really good idea, and I think that could be, depending on how expensive it is to install. And
He seems to make things fairly cheap. It seems like, or tries at least.
Yeah, he tries to make it affordable for everybody, like the Teslas. I mean, you can get a loan for a Tesla. I mean, they're just as affordable as a new Honda, or at least the commercial I saw for a Honda Insight. It was like $22,000 starting out.
You can get a Tesla for that much?
There's a consumer model.
Damn. And it's electric? Or all of them are electric, right? Does he do hybrids?
I don't think so. It's all electric.
That underground shit he's working on is crazy.
The tunnels, I know. Said they built the tunnels like after like looking at like a snake's skeleton, so that like when the tunnel moves, it like moves
With the earth?
Yeah, it moves with the earth.
See, Joe Rogan kept asking him. He was like, "So who do you go to for this?" And
Yeah.
he would not answer it.
And Joe kept coming up with like, "What about magnets? What if we had magnets that like opposed each other? Would that work with magnets? Could we make a magnet road? What if cars had a magnet force field around them so they couldn't bump into other cars?" I'm like, Joe, shut the fuck up about the magnets, dude. Like he's trying to pawn off his idea on Elon Musk.
Once they hit that joint, though, the whole
It took a turn.
environment switched. Like Joe was talking way too much.
He just got so excited. He had so many questions, which is awesome. But yeah, when they talk about AI, man, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Because Elon Musk is almost like an alertist when it comes to AI. Like he wouldn't talk in front of Congress.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like it's scary because he's so aware of it, and he's like he said, he's talked to so many people and warned them, but nobody's listening.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think part of me thinks it could be terrible. Like if we teach an AI to like learn and to like improve itself, it'll never stop improving. Once it learns that it can improve itself, why would it ever stop? And it's not like it'll learn to keep itself alive after you unplug it.
I think we're far from that, though.
You think?
Like we don't even have like basic AI walking around yet, unless they're
Siri's an AI.
I guess, but she kind of sucks.
Yeah.
She never answers your questions.
True. Yeah. I mean, there's AI in the Tesla cars. Like they were talking about. Joe asked him, if you're driving a Tesla in the snow and it starts to like slide, like turn sideways, what happens then? And Elon says that, that would never happen because the robotics in the car, like it would know that would happen. Like it would think it 1,000 times before you thought it once. So like that's technically an AI, It's not talking to you and having conversation to you. It's not like an ex machina AI.
But I think the problem is with AI, they'll never have like a sense of morals or anything. You can't like program them with morals, because if you did, you'd have to like program them with like contradictions, and that would take so much.
It'd be hard.
They'd have to actually have like a human brain.
It'd have to be
to where it'd be a problem.
Right. Or to be like conscious.
So just like robots, I feel like would be fine to an extent. But if you're like intertwining it with humans, that's when it would get fucked up.
Yeah, it's when you give them like a consciousness or like a form of self-awareness, that's where it becomes a problem, because you're essentially creating another life,
It's like Frankenstein.
Yeah, damn near. That would be weird, man. Frankenstein didn't know shit, though. He was just like a big walking, people were scared of him, so he thought people were bad.
I think it's pretty dope how he was smoking weed, though. Like, he just doesn't care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like he might die soon.
Elon Musk? You think so?
He's getting too reckless.
Part of the New World Order will take him out?
I don't know.
He's either going to die soon, or he's going to release something that'll change the world forever.
Yeah.
Like, he can come out with some sort of new form of technology that just, like, completely changes the way we live. I mean, can you imagine if he made Tesla so affordable that no one drove anything else?
He said in like 25 years, that's the plan.
That's the goal. He wants everyone driving a Tesla. The only problem is he wants to make things that, like, are supposed to last really long. So the only way to test how long they last is to keep using them for that amount of time and then put them out. Mm-hmm. So, like, the Teslas are fairly new. No one really knows how long a Tesla can stay on the road, because they've only been out for, 10 years, maybe? 5 years?
I feel like they have a system to where they look at other battery lives and relate it to what they're using and stuff. Right. So they have an estimate.
Yeah, the battery life, for sure. But, like, the car itself, because there's so many different parts on a car. Like, what about the wheel bearings? Or, like, the axles that keep the wheel on, or, like, the brakes, the suspension system,
Mm-hmm.
The exhaust. Well, I mean, I guess there's no exhaust on an electric car. But the engine itself, you don't know how long those things can last. And, I mean, if something like that breaks on your Tesla, where are you going to take it? The nearest Tesla dealership? Do we have one in town?
I think we have one in Indy, because I was talking to a Tesla sales rep.
Really?
At my job. He, I don't know why he stopped in, but he was saying that Fort Wayne is the most populated town of Teslas outside of California. So we're the second.
I see a lot of Teslas, actually. Yeah. I do, because I'm always like, a Tesla.
He says they're hiring, pretty bad recently.
They're hiring?
Because Tesla's growing so big,
mm-hmm.
and they need more employees for sales reps and stuff.
That'd be awesome.
He drives, a Tesla semi-truck. He lives in California,
really?
I think, and he just, travels.
That's
selling
sick.
shit.
I would love to work for Tesla. I don't know if I'd love it or I'd hate it. Because what if it becomes like an E-corporation?
Nah.
Where they make AI and then
I think he's very about the people, though.
Elon? Oh, yeah, for sure. But that's a great mask. That's a great mask. It's exactly what Lex Luthor was thinking. Thanos is about the people.
Yeah.
Thanos is about the people. He thought he was doing the right thing.
He could be very deceiving. You never know.
He kind of looks like an alien.
Yeah, I was thinking while I was watching the interview, somebody should go up there and cut him and just see if he bleeds.
See if he bleeds at all. What if he bleeds purple, his eyes turn red, shoot lasers. He disintegrates the person that fucking cut him.
Or he's a Tesla and he's 10,000 moves ahead, so they would never be able to cut him.
Right. He'd grab him before they had any sort of chance. There's so many different types of Teslas right now, too.
Yeah.
He told Joe the fastest Tesla they have, they're going to put fucking rocket thrusters on it to make it faster. Why?
He already holds the record for 1.9 seconds, and he says he has a car faster than that for 0 to 60.
That's stupid. It was 1.7 seconds. That's stupid fast, man.
You saw he was wearing that Occupy Mars shirt?
Mm-hmm.
You think that'll ever happen?
I don't know. It's a long journey out there. We got to put people there first, before we decide to occupy it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure. They're finding a lot of water on Mars. But, what would entice people to live there over here on Earth? It'd be super expensive. There'd be nothing out there. What is there to do on Mars? You know what I mean? We have Disney World.
I could see them. I could see them offering it to poor people first.
You think so?
As a test run.
The Expendables. Give it to all those people. Because if you go right now, you're essentially, you're like, okay, I might not make it back.
Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of people would. I'd be down for that. If I die, I'd die.
I would go for sure.
I'm not scared to die at all.
If you make it back, you're you're going to be successful in some capacity, you know, because you're going to be the guy that went to Mars. You know, look at like Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong. You know, they were famous just for coming back, and money just like flowed into them for doing that.
Yeah, didn't they win a Grammy for that acting?
Stop.
Or not a Grammy? What the fuck did they win?
I think Grammys are right.
Grammy's music though.
Oh no, Emmys are TV.
Yeah.
Emmys are TV. An Academy Award,
Yeah.
I think, is what you're thinking of.
Buzz Aldrin.
He punched somebody in the face because he said they didn't go to the moon.
On what? On camera?
Yeah, you can look up the video. Buzz Aldrin punches somebody in the face because
He's probably been getting his whole life.
They told, some guy told him that he did not go to the moon, and Buzz Aldrin fucking hit him. Yeah.
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented myself. Away from me. You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Look at that. Boof. He fucking rocked him, dude. For being an old man, dude, that's a sick right hook.
I bet that guy didn't do shit so he could sue.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what that guy wanted. You know, he wanted Buzz to do something stupid like that.
He said, "Will you get away from me?"
Yeah. That's calling the kettle black if I've ever heard it. Saying you walk on the moon when you didn't.
That's a bored ass dude.
Yeah.
Like, what do you get out
Seriously.
of harassing somebody if they went to the moon or not? It's not like he's going to tell you right there.
Attention.
But that was a while ago. Like, clout wasn't even a thing yet.
Yeah, clout wasn't even a thing. I think clout's always been a thing. It's just always been called something else.